How's it going, guys? Today I'm going to talk about the Sony WH-1000XM4. These headphones was a gift from my fiance for my birthday. I was so excited to try them out, especially I'm a person who feels fatigued from sticking stuff into my ears. For that, a headphones was a good alternative for listening to music and cancelling outside noises. However, today I will give you my honest opinion about these headphones from different aspects and different use cases, and telling you if I'm going to return them or not. Hello again, this is mahdi.takach here and welcome back to my channel. I do videos on tech, life experience stories, tips and tricks tutorials. So consider liking and subscribing to help me reach the 500 subscribers mark. This video is going to be divided into 7 parts. My first impression and design, the sound quality, noise cancellation and ambient mode in different environments, microphone quality, comfort, and then talking about Sony's app, and lastly with the battery life, ending up with the conclusion and thoughts about these pairs of headphones. Feel free to go to any part or chapter you are interested in. First impression and design. You all know the feeling of waiting the delivery guy to reach home and being excited about the new piece of tech you are about to receive. This was literally me. The door rang and I was faster than lightning. Opened the door and received my package. I got them and opened them directly. It was a nice and exciting experience to open the box. In the box you will have the paperwork and the protective case where the headphones are inside it. You also can find the USB-C charging cable, a 3.5 headphone jack cable, and an AirPlay adapter. After opening the protective case, my impression was fine. Not too impressed nor unimpressed with the design, because the design is minimalist, tending more for a boring design, but it's quite useful in all environments. For sure, to test the sound quality, I picked the headphones, paired them into my iPhone, and then I start listening to music. The first thing I noticed how good the music differs between the earphones that I have and the headphones now. But each one has its own feasible scenarios to use. For sure here you will get better sound, but here more like compact design and you can use it everywhere. The music was bassy but not like the reviewers are saying. At least for me, sure you can feel it, but safe on the ears. I enjoyed the first couple of minutes using it. However, I start feel that I need more of this feeling, kind of addicted to the good sound and bass. Here my disappointment started. It can't get any louder. For bass, you can adjust it in the app, but I was like, I want my 100% to be above this level. Then I have the option to kick some adrenaline into my body for a short time, and then I can return to the safe 70 or 60% volume mark. However, the vocals and highs was also good. You can understand and differentiate the instruments, but sometimes not that crisp. All in all, the sound is pretty good, but needs more volume, at least for my taste, and maybe that's the limitation of the headphones to not start crashing the sound. Let's talk about the noise cancellation and the ambient mode. Noise cancellation is pretty good, not too much pressure on the ears. However, it will not cancel all the noises, especially talking baby, especially talking person or crying baby. I have tried it in quiet environments and in crowded environments like public transportations, in bus and train. I also heard some of the train wind noises and movements, so I would say it cancel out around 85% of noises, somehow like that. I have also tried it in my bathroom where I have turned on the washing machine to check how much noises it removes. It removes a lot of continuous noises, but when it comes to sudden noises you can still hear them. However, if you add some music, you will almost cancel out everything. Here's one story I have faced with the noise cancellation of this headphones. Once I was using them here in the office and my friend was here. These headphones was doing really good job by cancelling out all the noises from my house, from dishwasher or washing machine, to other hisses and stuff like that. I was also listening to some music with the noise cancellation. So my friend came to me and I didn't hear his steps. He touched me and that jump scared me. And this shows you how good the noise cancellation of this pair of headphones is and how reliable. Yeah, they will not cancel everything out, but they are doing the job, I think. For the ambient mode, which is the opposite of noise cancellation, the headphones using the mics now to direct the sounds inward to the ear cups. I would say you can directly notice that the sound coming is processed or louder than it should be. You're directly being annoyed, at least for me, from the sound coming from outside, because the sound is unnatural. It's like amplifying both the noises and sound and bringing them to you. However, it's handy if you want to talk to somebody for a short time or ordering something. You can activate this mode in different ways. First, by activating in the app the speak to chat feature, or if you want to put your hand on the right ear cup, so now you can hear everything from outside. The third option is by letting the headphones to detect where you are and in which environment you are, using the adaptive sound control, and then it will let some of the outside noise come in, especially if you are walking near the streets or you are in like bus. So you can activate this adaptive sound control and you can let the headphones to decide where and when to open you to the outside world and when to give you the full noise cancellation. But I have noticed something: when you adjust the ambient mode volume or how much voices and noises you want to let them in, I found that around level 13 out of 20 is a good point to have the least processed ambient mode and not as annoying as before. Let's talk about the microphone quality. I would say don't buy these pair of headphones for calling. Buy any cheap wireless earbud like the ones that I have here from Samsung for around 60 to 70 euros, and they will do a much better job. They were really disappointing, these pair of headphones, in this aspect, and I don't know why other reviewers they are underestimating this aspect. I would say when I have these headphones on my head, I don't want to switch to another earbuds or something like that to receive calls. I want to receive calls from those and be able to do everything with those. The XM4 is trying to cancel the noise coming from the outside, but it also crashes the speaker voice. Quiet environment is still less quality than the wireless earbuds. Even sending a voice message is a pain. Your voice will not be clear. Let's talk about the comfort. When I used the XM4 in home or anywhere sitting and focusing with the cool temperature, it was a good experience. I think I wore them for 2 hours straight without feeling itchy or so. Bear in mind that I'm a person who doesn't like to put something on my ears or into my ears. However, when I was commuting in train, I start feeling itchy and annoyed after 30 to 40 minutes. I start suddenly feel the headband on my head and my ears start to be a bit warmer and a bit sweaty. In this case, you have to cool them down for seconds or try to adjust the headphones on your ears or head. Maybe before they were there, but they are in subconscious, and now because we have more pressures and more things to cancel out, I start realizing them. But this was my experience concerning comfort. They are light and comfortable, but better to try them on your head to know if they suit your head or not, and don't rely only on reviews. Let's talk about the marvelous Sony's app. Sony's app is really good and you have tons of things to customize. The app is well organized and visualized. In the app, you can connect up to 2 devices at the same time. However, it's not a perfect connection. When both devices are connected, you have to wait a couple of seconds to start hear the voice from the device you are currently in use. You see, this is the annoying thing that I don't like about this pair of headphones. So whenever I put them like that into my neck or like put them on the table and I want to like resume a video or a music, you see that the voice is playing inside the headphones. So this is not what I really want. I want the headphones to pause or rest and then listen directly from the device speaker itself. As I have mentioned before, the app has an adaptive sound control. It detects your motion and where you are to adjust the noise cancellation level without pressing anything. So for example, if you are outside, it lets in a bit of sound to make you aware from your surroundings, or have a maximum cancellation when you are sitting. So that's cool feature, and I would say this is a smart feature. But this will be at maximum usefulness when the ambient mode is more optimized. Now I'm trying the adaptive sound control. I think it's detecting where I am and if I'm sitting or not. And then you can hear a sound like beep.
This sounds like it's changing the situation from sitting to walking, something like that.
And then the noise cancellation will be kicked more and more. I think you have heard the voice while I'm changing or checking the settings. I'll give like a walk.
And you can hear that the voice will be changed. Let's walk a little bit. You see, after walking a little bit, the ambient mode kicks in.
And you hear this beep voice. That means the situation is changed and the adaptive control is trying to see Where are you? The app has also a noise cancellation optimizer to give you the best noise cancellation possible, but I would say I didn't feel the difference, at least for me. You can also control the EQ in your app and adjust the sound the way that you like. That's a really good feature to have. You have also an option called DSEE Extreme, where it's also adjust the sound to make it better and pop more. I turn this always on, even if it degrades the battery life with the EQ. One problem to mention and being addressed by some people who's using these headphones is that you lose your setting when you plug the headphones to computer using the 3.5 headphone jack cable, for example for video editing. I haven't using it for this purpose, but maybe when I'm editing this video, maybe I will use them and try to see if there is a problem or not. Concerning battery, I haven't seen any problem to my use case with the battery life. Sony rated this pair about 30 hours. However, some reviewers are saying that using noise cancellation and DSSE Extreme will decrease the battery life to around 20 hours. But to be honest, I haven't tested it in this aspect. A full charge takes around 3 hours using the USB-C. Quick charge of 10 minutes will give you around 5 hours of playback time, which is pretty handy and more than enough for my use case. So to wrap up what I have been talking video and to see if I'm going to return them or considering other pair of headphones. I've been testing these headphones for around 4 weeks. I could say that these headphones are really good, especially for somebody who wants so many options for less money. They are now around 270 euros to 50 euros. It's a solid choice for music or podcast listener. You will enjoy the bass inside them. I can feel sometimes the headphones vibrating and tickling me when I have the music at maximum volume. Kind of weird, but it's good feeling to feel. However, if you are a person who seeks for better design and aesthetic, better long-term comfort in most situations, bear in mind those are subjective decisions. Maybe you want better mics like me and better ambient mode, louder and more clear separation between instruments and vocals. You have to consider other choices. They are really a good choice and solid choice, but not perfect. Keep that in mind, because when I watch videos about this pair, I almost felt they are perfect, but they are not. That's honestly speaking. And to be honest, I'm actually considering to return them, and maybe when you are watching this video I would already return them. They are good, but I feel they are not for me. If they would have better mic, at least I would maybe keep them. I might consider the Bose 700NC or the AirPods Max, and maybe considering the XM5, but that's my decision and you have your own decision. Try them and see if they are fitting you. If not, return them as I'm going to do. Please, if you found this video beneficial, consider liking and subscribing. I would appreciate that and help me reaching the 500 mark of subscribers. Don't choose wrong. See you in the next video. Peace.